We're almost halfway through the NBA season, and I gotta say, I am really proud of the way my guys have been playing, especially after that huge blockbuster deal, including my son Bradley Beal. I still cannot get over that. He still remains here in our heart. I'm saying that like he passed or something. He definitely didn't. He just plays for one of the worst teams in the Eastern Conference right now, the Indiana Pacers. We traded him there for Miles Turner and my son Malcolm Brogdon. In the last EP, I showed you guys the new squad together. We faced off against the Detroit Pistons. That game was pretty lit because one, the Detroit Pistons are trash and they actually gave us a run for our money, and two, D'Angelo Russell, bro, if you missed that last episode, you just gotta go watch it for my son D'Lo. That's 2 episodes in a row now that my son D'Angelo Russell came through in the clutch, knocking out clutch buckets for us. But like I was saying, in terms of the team, the squad's been coming together pretty well. The only thing that I'm really concerned about at this moment is just the team chemistry and our second unit. Team chemistry could get fixed over time, but our second unit still needs something. But before we get into anything else, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Prince YouTube PS Compulsion signing in here, aka Prince Anthony. Let's get into things. So at this point of the season, we are 22-16 for the NBA season so far, and we're in the playoff picture. But looking at our upcoming schedule, like I said in the last EP, I want to play our game against the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a nationally televised game. It's on the home court of the Clippers, and that's Paul George's first game back in LA since leaving the Clippers to sign with us during free agency, so that's going to be a pretty lit game. Only thing is, we are going to have to simulate our games against the Milwaukee Bucks, who we were supposed to be facing off against today, Toronto Raptors, and Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, I'm pretty sure we beat OKC during the simulation last EP, so I'm pretty sure that is not going to be an issue beating them. But the Raptors and the Milwaukee Bucks, I'm not too sure about that. But before we get to the simulation, ladies and gentlemen, we got 2 potential All-Stars getting votes to be in the All-Star game this year. Check it out. Paul George, second to last, bro, in terms of the front court votes for the Eastern Conference. But the top 2 for the back court, Ben Simmons and D'Angelo Russell. Ben Simmons is a point forward. Oh man, I really wish they changed him back to like the power forward position and not actually have him as a point guard, because in my opinion, he's not really a point guard. He's too big to be a point guard, bro. But that's up for debate. That's questionable. D'Angelo Russell, though, I am so proud of him. Second in voting for the backcourt, right behind Ben Simmons. Dude has been clutch all season long, bailing us out with clutch shot after clutch shots. He really has ice in his veins. I'm really proud to say that Charlotte, this is D'Lo's home, bro. He's the king of Charlotte. We locked him down to a max contract. Don't have to worry about him going anywhere for the next 5 seasons. So now it's time to simulate our game against the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm doing it day by day, so I don't simulate our game against the Los Angeles Clippers, which is the game I'm trying to play in this episode. Of course, we took the L to Milwaukee. Didn't shock me at all. Paul George, he shot horrible from the field again. D'Lo leading scored the game. The Greek Freak went off as usual. Nothing else to really say about that. And although losing to Milwaukee was aggravating enough, check this out. Right after the game, I looked through our roster, because after every week that I simulate, I have to check out the roster to see who's getting injured, because if anybody played Mygm 2.0 on hard difficulty, you would know that the injuries on this game mode is insane. They really be dragging it when it comes to the injuries speak for itself. Just look at this BS, bro. Thibault, our backup shooting guard, right behind my son Brogdon, coming off the bench, dislocated right patella, and he has a season-ending injury. He is out for the rest of the season. Look at the BS, bro. 2K really do not want to see you shine and succeed on Mygm 2.0. That's why one of my goals is that we have to win a championship within the next 2 seasons, because the way that this mode is built, the longer that you take to win a championship, the longer you're not going to win a chip. Like, this game mode really stacks the deck against you. Everybody is on the decline. That's first things first. Second, it's hard to get W's when simulating games. And then third, everybody is getting injured left and right. This is insane, bro. This is really insane. We really needed him coming off the bench. Now, who's going to be our backup shooting guard? Justin Anderson? Andrew Harrison? Now let's just keep the sim going before I literally pop a blood vessel. Simulating our game against the Toronto Raptors, look at that. Another L, back-to-back L's. Now our game against OKC, we beat them once before. Come on, give me that W. There we go. I'll take it. And I wasn't going to show you guys the box score for this game, but I saw in the social media tab that somebody on our roster made history. So looking at the box score, D'Lo 30 points, Paul George finally pulling his weight, dropping 47. And then check this out. I went to the social media tab and Paul George has surpassed he surpassed Kemba Walker's record for the most 3-pointers made in a game by a Hornets player, meaning Paul George has etched his name in Charlotte Hornet history. So as of right now, Paul George, 11 made 3-pointers, most 3-pointers made in Hornets history. Let's see if D'Lo could beat that record, because he is literally right there. The way that he's been shooting for the entire season, something tells me that D'Lo is going to pass that record by the end of this season. He already had 9 3-pointers one game, and that wasn't too long ago. December 25th, 2021. That was like a few weeks ago. And Paul George, January 14th, 2022. So it wasn't too far apart that D'Angelo Russell was close to breaking Kemba's record. Paul George did it this time, but like I said, D'Lo, he's up next, bro. He's gonna beat that. So as I told you guys, I was gonna play our game against the Los Angeles Clippers, nationally televised game. Paul George returns to face off against his former team and his former friend in Kawhi Leonard. Well, not really former friend, but former teammate in Kawhi Leonard, his fellow superstar, I should say. But I decided not to play this game, bro. I'm just gonna simulate it, because look at the injuries that the Clippers have, including Kawhi Leonard. The rest of the team is trash. There's no way they're gonna beat us. So now it's time to end the rest of the week. Our last game against Los Angeles, simulating that game, we got the W. Of course, I told you guys, without Kawhi and 3 other players on the Clippers that were injured, Clippers stood no chance. So for this episode, I decided I wanted a challenge. We are going to be facing off against the Portland Trailblazers up next, Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum. But I had to look at the injury report real quick, and this injury report is insane. Look at this, bro. I am going through the injury report, the entire league, and most of the players are injured. Look at this. 2K is really beasting. Like, look at how many players in the league are injured right now. And a lot of these players have horrible injuries. Look at all these season-ending injuries, including our very own Thibault season-ending injury. This is just insane to look at. Like, 2K is really beasting on this mode. And we're at that point of the season now where everybody's going to get injured. I'm just praying for the best. If D'Lo somehow, someway gets injured, I'm really going to cry real tears. I might as well just end the series there, because there is no way we're going to recover from that. But here we are in beautiful Portland as we get ready to face off against the 24-16 Portland Trailblazers. We are 24-18 for the NBA season so far. Like I said earlier on, this game should definitely be fun. It's a back-to-back. We're facing off against a dynamic duo, CJ McCollum, my son Damian Lillard, and they got Gary Harris coming off the bench. Remember when we first started this series and I made a trade for Gary Harris? We had him on the squad for a little while, but I believe we traded him to the Portland Trailblazers for Bogey last season, if I'm not mistaken. I don't even know. But looking at the starting 5, same starting 5 as before. MKG is in there instead of Jordan Bell because Jordan Bell is injured, and Willie Hernan-Gomez has a slight day-to-day injury, so he won't be playing this game as well. As always, I'll see you guys after. Portland Trailblazers, Charlotte Hornets. Let's go Hornets. Oh yeah, this should be an easy layup with Paul George. There is no way I just missed that, bro. And there's no way that's not a foul. Damian Lillard to the basket, laying it up and in. This game just might be interesting. Honestly, as of right now, and before I started this game, I feel like this was going to be an easy W. Let's see if I can prove that true. D'Lo, good look at a 3. Here's Lillard. Wait, D'Lo, what are you doing? How you just going to let him get past you like that, bro? Like, come on. He didn't play no defense at all on that possession. Oh, my goodness. Let's see what we got in this possession. Trying to drive. Oh, I was trying to draw the foul, but I will take those 2. Oh, yeah, shot clock winding down. Lillard stepped back. He thought he was going to launch a 3-point. Look at that defense. Oh, they find. Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Excellent block by Turner. Here's D'Lo all the way to the basket. That should have been the and 1. I was going to take D'Lo out, but he's feeling it right now. I got most of my second unit in there. End of the first quarter approaching. How does Damian Lillard have a takeover, but I don't? Russell been destroying it this game, bro. He's been playing really well. Let's see what I got. Here's D'Lo stepping back. That's too much space for 3. Oh, wow. Harris wide open, knocks down the 3. This is actually a pretty good back and forth game to start. Well, not really back and forth because they got a pretty good lead right now, but doesn't matter. We're going to force the comeback. Let's see what I got. Driving to the basket with Yogi Ferrell. I will take what I can. Oh, this is easy. Boucher got a baby on him. That was too easy. We're coming back, bro. There's no way we're going to let the Portland Trailblazers hold on to this league, like, at all. I said lead at all, bro. Let's see what they got in this possession. Let's see if they could keep their hot offense going. Gooden pulls up like he was going to knock that shot down. Get out of here with that BS. Time to push the tempo, running that fast break. Who's that run to the three-point line? Maurice Harkless, perfect release on the 3. Shot clock winding down. What is he going to do? Oh, Lillard. What? Get out of here with that BS, bro. There's no way he got a perfect release on that. He was in traffic. Heavily contested. All right. Let's see what we got in this possession. Damian Lillard has been balling out this game, bro. Hitting a lot of shots. Nice pass inside to Boucher. Second free throw for Gooden is good. Gooden. I like Gooden better. But I have no idea who that is. I think that's a player from like the custom draft class. Let's see what we got in this possession. Here's D'Lo trying to get something going. Oh my god, please don't fumble the ball. I thought he was going to fumble it out of bounds. Nice screen. Here's Paul George driving to the basket. Looks like I got hacked. Here's Neto running that pick and roll, driving to the basket. Come on, Turner, you should have blocked that. Turner's actually in the running for Defensive Player of the Year. You can't be letting him get easy shots like that. Whoa, where's the defense? Brogdon takes it all the way to the basket. Come on, we need a stop on this possession. Portland been in the lead for too long, bro. Bringing that double team. Gary Harris, good look at a 3. Cannot get the shot to go. He would be perfect on our squad if we could get him back. But running all the way to the basket is Harkless. Another 2 points for him. Oh, yeah, this is easy. Brogdon inside. I couldn't draw the foul. Y'all really have to block me like that? I got blocked by a player from the custom draft class, bro. Oh my goodness. Throwing it into George, right underneath the basket. I'm really surprised that the Blazers still have the lead, and this has been a very competitive game. Oh, that should have been a turnover. No way, bro. There's no way he just made that in traffic like that. That should have been an easy block. Okay, this game is getting out of hand. We got to get this lead back. Running that beautiful pick and roll. Yogi Ferrell all the way to the basket. I'm taking any available shot. We're down but not out. We were down by 10 in the 4th. Please get that block. Miles Turner got that beautiful takeover because of all the blocks he's been getting here in this 4th quarter. Here comes my son D'Lo all the way to the rim. Oh no, please don't let him make this. Okay, there we go. Get the rebound. Oh my god, bro. All right, this game is starting to. All right, I'm trying to focus. Let's see if we can score on this possession. We're down by 5 points. I'm trying to cut into this lead. Paul George, good look at the 3. Thank you. We cut. Come on, one more stop. One more stop. That's all we need. Don't let Lillard shoot a 3. He drops the basket, blocked by Turner. Excellent block. Time to push that tempo. Nice ball movement up ahead. Paul George again with the clutch. Oh, where you going? That's my steal. Excellent defense right now. Come on, we have to score. Paul George is wide open. I'm going to try to drive. And he draws the foul. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a chance to tie the game. Thank you. I am so surprised that we're playing from behind, but this Blazers team really been getting on my nerves. First free throw is good. Second free throw is perfect. The game is tied at 6. Oh my god, straight into CJ off the inbound, and he gets fouled. Thankfully, that was not an and one, like early in the 4th quarter, because I would have been upset. But he misses the first. Thank you, CJ. Missed the second one for me. He knocks down the second one. It is a 1-point game, bro. Portland Trailblazers 1-point lead. Miles Turner got the takeover because he's been blocking everybody's shots, playing excellent defense in this 4th quarter. But who are we going to in the clutch? My son D'Lo splitting the defense to the basket. Perfect release. And D'Angelo Russell, ice in his veins, gives us a 1-point lead. We fought all the way back. We have a 1-point lead. 19 seconds remaining in this game. Who are they going to go to? Looks like they're going to, I thought they was going to go to McCollum, but they're going to Damian Lillard, of course. Oh my goodness, I want to bring that double team so bad. Okay, I'm bringing that double team, trying to get the ball out of the hands of Damian Lillard. I was right there. How did he get that? There is no way. That should have been my steal. CJ McCollum with the clutch shot. Blazers 1-point lead. Game on the line. All we need is one shot to win the game. 5.9 seconds remaining. Who are we going to? Of course, we're going to D'Angelo Russell. I get the ball in. My heart is pounding right now. Nice screen by Turner. D'Angelo, oh, got perfect release at the buzzer. And ladies and gentlemen, the King of Charlotte strikes again. Walk-off game winner by D-Lo. Oh my God. I said it a million times before, and I am gonna keep saying it. D'Angelo Russell is the King of Charlotte. Look at that ice in his veins, knocking down the walk-off game winner. Eat your heart out, Damian Lillard. He was tight. It does not matter. Look at this shot, bro. Perfect screen, by the way, by Miles Turner. Shout out to him. If it wasn't for him, Damian Lillard probably would have contested the shot a lot better. Probably would have never got a perfect release. And probably would have never hit the game winner. But ladies and gentlemen, D'Angelo Russell, clutchest player for our squad. I don't care what, clutchest player in the league by far. Oh man, that was beautiful. What a game, what a game. My hat's off to the Portland Trail Blazers for an amazing game. I wasn't expecting to have such a good back and forth lit game with this Blazers squad. But hey, I gotta give credit where credit is due. Looking at the box score, Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, Gary Harris, those were the only three players I really had to worry about. Pretty good 3-0 that they have over there. Give the Blazers a lot of credit, like I said. But now looking at the box score for our squad, perfect team win, perfect team effort. Miles Turner, he barely scored, but look at how many block shots he had, bro. Dude got a takeover for just blocking shots, going crazy. D'Angelo Russell, leading scorer of the game, of course, 20 points. Paul George did his thing, same thing for Chris Boucher. Perfect team win, perfect team effort, but bro, D-Lo. I say it after every game, D'Angelo Russell, ice in his veins, clutchest player that we have on our squad, walk-off game winner. What else can I say, bro? The dude is just amazing. I feel like I'm starting to repeat myself after every single game that we play, but whenever I say D'Angelo Russell is the King of Charlotte, you guys have no choice but to believe me. That game winner was just pure beauty, bro. Whenever we need someone to knock down a clutch shot, who do we go to? D'Angelo Russell. When we need someone with ice in their veins, who are we going to? D'Angelo Russell. When we have a lead, we blow that lead, and we need a comeback, who do we go to? D'Angelo Russell. I don't want to hear what nobody has to say that's negative about D-Lo. He's the King of Charlotte. This is his team, bro. Nobody's telling me otherwise. So just for that game alone, bro, just for quality gameplay content, you guys gotta stop right now and leave me a like. If you're watching on your cell phone, if you're watching on the computer, it doesn't matter where you're watching, hit the like button for that lit game, and hit the like button for that lit game winner by D-Lo. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just go ahead and do that. I'm saying thank you because I already know that you did it, you know? But before we end this episode, we got to end up with a simulation. You see it right there. All-Star captains are going to be chosen in 2 weeks. And to be honest, we don't really have too many games before then. We're facing off against the Jazz this week. We have 2 games next week against the Hawks and the Bulls, which we should easily win. Then we're facing off against the Celtics, Wizards, and the Houston Rockets. I'm simulating all those games just to see who's going to be in the All-Star game, bro. I really feel like D'Angelo Russell has a chance to be an all-star starter. Let's get to the sim. So we beat the Clippers via simulation. We just beat the Portland Trail Blazers, simulating our game against the Utah Jazz. Somehow, someway, we took an L. That's a bad way to end the week, bro. Like, we had a lot of days off. You mean to tell me y'all couldn't beat the Jazz real quick? We got 2 easy games this week on our home court. We're not supposed to lose any of them. First game against ATL, we took the W. Of course, I'm not surprised. Simulating up to our game against the Chicago Bulls. This sim is taking a little bit long, and what is this? Somebody's in my office. Oh, it's my assistant GM, and he's telling me about the trade deadline coming up soon. Don't worry about it, bro. I got that. After that brief interruption, we're back to business, simulating our game against the Chicago Bulls. Ladies and gentlemen, we won both games this week as expected. there was no way we're losing to the Hawks and the Bulls. Brand new week, let's see how we do. Simulating our game against the Boston Celtics. We got the W. I really was not expecting us to win that game. We should easily be able to beat the Washington Wizards. There we go. So we win 2 of our 3 games this week, facing off against the Houston Rockets, nationally televised game, and we took an L. Can't really say I'm surprised, but hey, I'll take 2 out of 3. So after all these games that we simulated, I gotta say we did pretty well. We only lost to the Utah Jazz and the Houston Rockets. Well, the week before, when we were supposed to play the game against the Los Angeles Clippers, we lost to the Toronto Raptors and the Milwaukee Bucks. But at this point of the season, we are 29-20. The trade deadline is literally next week, so make sure you leave your comments in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys want me to make any more moves. I'm really keen on hearing what you guys gotta say. But at this point, it's time to figure out who's going to be in the All-Star game. So for NBA All-Star 2022 in Atlanta, it's going to be Team Stephen Curry against Team Giannis. And in terms of the starters for Team Stephen Curry, Paul George did not make it. He did get selected for Team Steph Curry. He will be an All-Star reserve coming off the bench. But in terms of Team Giannis, in the starting lineup, bro, look at that starting 5. Tell me that starting 5 is not lit. I am sorry, Paul George, but we got D'Angelo Russell, our guy, in the starting lineup for the All-Star game. Ben Simmons, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Giannis Antetokounmpo coming off the bench. We got players like Damian Lillard, Kyrie Irving. Bro, hands down, Team Giannis is winning. I'm sorry, Paul George, but it is so amazing that we have 2 All-Stars this season. Paul George and D'Lo making it into the All-Star game. I gotta say, I am extremely proud of my guys, bro. Really proud of them. So we finally arrived to the end of this EP. Sad times, I know, but make sure you leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys want me to make any more moves, primarily because the trade deadline is literally next week, bro. So if you guys want me to trade anybody else, although I'm pretty sure that I can't because the contracts are just not adding up, and we do have a lot of players on minimum deals. I don't think I'll be able to make any more crazy trades, to say the very least. And make sure that you leave a like, make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you tap that bell icon for notifications, because if you made it all the way to the end of this EP and you couldn't do any of those 3 things for me, that's some real shady business. But for everyone that does down the regular, you're loved, you're appreciated. Best of all, you're the real MVP. Also, before this video ends, you guys already know the drill. Click one of the playlists on the screen. Check out some of my other content. My content is lit, my content is fire. I will see you guys in the next episode. This is the Prince of YouTube, signing out.